Hello everyone, how are you? Here to give you the match results for Monday Night Raw, October the 26th, 2020. Um, Raw this week was 50-50. The matches were good, some of the segments were good, but it was so predictable, the outcome of some of the matchups. That's what I didn't like. Raw had qualifying matches. Raw never has qualifying matches for Survivor Series teams anymore, so I was actually shocked they done it. AJ Styles took on Jeff Hardy in a qualifying match. AJ Styles had that big bouncer guy from Raw Underground, which has been absent for a few weeks now. I don't know if they just decided to drop that whole fame or not. Good match. I enjoyed it. Back and forth. Any one of them could have won the match. Um, AJ Styles sent Jeff Hardy into the steel ring post face first, then hit the phenomenal forearm for the 1-2-3. So AJ Styles is a member of Team Raw. After the match, Elias came out of nowheres and broke a guitar over Jeff Hardy's back. See, it was predictable what was going to happen. Later on in the night, Keith Lee took on Elias in a qualifying match for Team Raw for Survivor Series. This match was really good. I enjoyed it, except for one part. At one point, Keith Lee just was starting to climb up with the ring apron to get back in the ring. He just stopped. He just stood there. And Elias drop kicked him off and he hit the barricade. Like, I don't know why Keith Lee stopped. That was weird. Um, Elias hit drift away, but he didn't have a really good hold on Keith Lee, so it didn't look good at all. Of course, Jeff Hardy's music hit to get payback for what Elias did earlier in the night. Um, Elias lost focus, turned around, and Keith Lee picked him up for the Spirit Power Bomb. Spirit Bomb, they call it, for the 1-2-3. So Keith Lee is a member of Team Raw. After the match, Jeff Hardy showed up with his own guitar and smashed it over Elias. This is going to lead to a guitar match. It has to. And a couple years ago, they done this when Jeff Jarrett returned at the Royal Rumble, and Elias was the other entrant, and Elias broke the guitar over Jeff Jarrett. Then they actually had a guitar match or guitar on a pole match or something like that. So that's what's going to go with Elias, Jeff Hardy. That's what they're going with. The main event from Raw was the other qualifying match. Sheamus versus Matt Riddle. You fans, you gotta watch this match, folks, if you haven't seen already. Sheamus, Matt Riddle. Awesome main event from Monday Night Raw. Like, it was so awesome. Matt Riddle used his technician game, his submission game, and his high flying game, and he used everything. Sheamus just brutalized him. Matt Riddle kept fighting back. At one point, Matt Riddle applied the cross arm breaker on Sheamus, and the next day he slipped and lost his grip, so he had to reapply it. Sheamus won with a bro kick. So Sheamus qualifies for Survivor Series team for Raw. So far on the man's side, you have AJ Styles, Sheamus, and Keith Lee. It's a pretty good team so far from Monday Night Raw. Also on Raw, there was the Lucha House Party. Took on Drew Gulak and Akira Tozawa. That match was just awful because within a couple minutes of the match, R-Truth came out to watch the match commentary. And of course, all four of them stopped fighting each other and tried to pin R-Truth for the 24/7 title. At one point, this was a mess up. Drew Gulak pinned Truth, but Truth kicked out. You could clearly see that Truth kicked out before a free count. All of a sudden, Lince Dorado, instead of going after R-Truth, hits Drew Gulak with a dive off the top rope across body for the 1-2-3. Referee counts free, and they ring the bell, and then they go to announce the Lince Dorado as your new 24/7 champion. Then they stop and realize, no, Truth kicked out before then. So even Truth looked a little bit confused. Truth got away. R-Truth did with the title. That was a mess up there. Big time. Also on Raw, Drew McIntyre took on The Miz 1-1. This came about after the opening segment of Raw between Drew McIntyre, The Miz, John Morrison. This match. Great match. I enjoyed it from start to finish. Watched this match. Miz put on a really great show against Drew McIntyre. He focused on the hurt leg and injured ribs of McIntyre from Hell in a Cell there Sunday night. Drew McIntyre won the match with the Claymore kick. It was a fatal four-way. This I didn't like. Of all the women from Monday Night Raw, they select Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, the Women's Tag Team Champions, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke are already selected to be a part of the Survivor Series team for the women's side. And they have a fatal four-way. Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, Lacey Evans, and Lana faced each other. The winner will join those other four women to fill the Survivor Series team 5. Win them. It was a good match. It was just so predictable, easy to call. Lana spent most of the time here laid out in the ring or out of the ring resting. Sure enough, I knew Lana's going to win it. Sure enough, after a triple suplex, the Tower of Doom thing they call it, whatever, Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, Lacey Evans did. Lana ran in, pinned Nikki Cross, and now she's a part of the Survivor Series team. And for the 7th week now, Nia Jax grabbed a hold of Lana and Samoan drop her through the announce table. And if they're not going to do a match between Lana and Nia Jax, like a tables match or something, then just don't do it. It's pointless. Doesn't make no sense. The last match Raw had was a preview of Survivor Series. It was a 4-on-4 elimination match. Retribution, with Mia Yim at ringside, took on the Hurt Business. I look forward to this match, and to me, it was a letdown. Here's why. MVP was the first one eliminated. Oh, before that, Dominik Dijakovic, T-Bar, and Bobby Lashley, they start off the match for representing both teams, and they just slugfest each other, man. Those guys just hitting each other big time. MVP got eliminated when Mia Yim got up on the ring apron, and she started acting weird. She started going like this, and help me and all this. I forget the name of this. But there's a condition people have where they think there's something crawling on them and they freak out. They start scratching. That's what she was doing. Oh, get these off of me. Stuff she was doing that. And then she stopped. Then she started up again. MVP is what the heck's going on? And Slapjack rolled him up for the 1-2-3. Quickly after that, Bobby Lashley got mad, got in the ring, speared Slapjack, sent him out, eliminated him. Then Bobby Lashley and T-Bar started fighting each other outside the ring. Sure enough, they're both gonna get counted out. Sure enough, they both got counted out. Here's what was confusing about that. In the match here, it came down to Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali, and Mace. Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin double teamed Mace and got him eliminated. Then they beat the crap out of Mustafa Ali. So he ended up grabbing a steel chair and purposely hit Cedric Alexander with it to get disqualified. So Hurt Business won the elimination match with Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander being your sole survivors of the team. Retribution is yet to win a single match since it became a stable. How can you take them seriously? Mia Yim finally got a chance to do something, and it was something I wasn't interested in seeing. I'd rather watch her perform in the ring. Now, here's what was confusing about this match. The announcer specifically said the only way to be eliminated was by pinfall or submission. Then Michael Cole in my commentary kept saying how the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. To get eliminated. So when Lashley and T-Bar both got double counted out, that should not have been elimination. When Mustafa Ali hit Cedric Alexander for a steel chair and got disqualified and was eliminated, that wasn't an elimination because the only way you should have won, they said, was by pinfall or submission. So Raw there was all messed up on that point. They got to get the facts straight is what I'm trying to say. It was confusing. So there's your matches from Monday Night Raw. Definitely check out Drew McIntyre, The Miz, Matt Riddle, and Sheamus. Those matches, to me, stole the show. The elimination match I look forward to, it was all a bunch of craziness going on. And are you a fan of Retribution? And also, can you actually take them serious as a stable if they haven't won a single match yet as a group? I can't. If they won some matches, I might go, these guys are a threat here on Monday Night Raw. The Hurt Business got to watch out for these guys. Or Randy Orton's your new WWE champion. He should watch out for this group. Or no, if you can't win a match, nobody's going to take you seriously. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.